Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everybody out there. If you celebrate Valentine's Day, cool. If not, you do you. So my hair was in a top knot before this, and now that I'm looking at it, I mean, it just gets bigger. So I think I really need to probably put that back up here in a little bit before it attacks the camera. So again, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And hopefully you're doing all the fun things, or you didn't stay up too late, like 3 a.m. making a shoebox Valentine holder thing. If you did, you go girl or guy. Good for you. So yes, we just wanted to dive in to some things, and there we go. So speaking of love, happy Valentine's Day again. And you might have seen this trick or this little tactic if you're trying to think about love and who you should be loving and what does love look like. There's that Bible verse that's love is patient, love is kind, love is all this other stuff. You can replace the name of the person you're dating in there. So Morgan is patient, Morgan is kind, Morgan is honest, all that kind of good stuff. And if it's not matching up, then that might be a thing you need to either rethink, or you can ask that of yourself. Like, am I patient? Me? So obviously I have some room to grow there. So Brooke's working on being patient. Brooke is kind. So again, if you're looking for that connection, make sure we're modeling the things that we also want to attract, because like attracts like. So keep that in mind. Next up, so we went over Daring Greatly chapter 6, and that was about, so we had chapter 5, which was minding the gap. So where you are to where you want to be. This gap right in here is what we're doing to work on it. So chapter 6, that one, we talked about so many different things. We talked about how to have quality feedback in conversations, how to combat shame by avoiding things and by doing things. So make sure you're checking out our Instagram, because we also have some graphics up there. But one of the things we wanted to talk about tonight would be how to have quality conversations. So a lot of times you're going to have tough talks with people, whether it's someone that you work for, that works for you, or someone you live with, or if you're trying to raise people or lead people anyway, you're gonna have to have tough conversations. So we went over some things in the podcast, episode 34, on how to go about doing that. So just a couple of tips would be how you can use the pronouns we, us, our, all that kind of stuff, as opposed to I think that you did this. Instead, be on the same team. We need to work on these things, or we should come up with a better strategy here. So again, same team by using we, us, our, all that would be helpful. Another thing to do would be body language. Good posture instead of crossed arms, or hands over your mouth is a big one, or not seeing your hands. So if you're looking on body language, maybe open palms or palms up. That's a good way to have conversations with people if you're in a tough spot, where it's, especially if it's a conversation you don't want to have, but that's your role, so you need to have that tough conversation. That's just all part of the growth there. And another thing you can do, this is the one we joke about, your delivery with your tone and your face, it matters. So if you have a severe case of RBF, then you got to learn to talk when you smile. You need to smile when you talk. Make sure you're using positive body language. And then another just easy one that doesn't require as of a conscious thing to think about would be sitting on the same side or same level. So you could be sitting next to someone at the table, or at least if you're in a tall chair, maybe get on the same level, sit in the same chair, same level, same height, same side. That would be positive. So again, be thinking about all those things when you do have those tough conversations, and that's already going to set you up for success. And it'll make it go smoother subconsciously and consciously. So there's that. Okay, so that was just a little blip from chapter 6, so episode 34. Next week, it's episode 35, chapter 7. It's the last chapter in the book. It's the last one that we go over, and then we'll start our interviews. But chapter 7 talks about parenting. A daring greatly parent does this. But if you're not a parent yet, that doesn't mean don't listen to it, because you could replace the word parent with leader. You're the leader of your house. You're the leader of whatever. So again, lots of applicable stuff there. So make sure you tune in next week on Wednesday when we drop the episode. All that to say, obviously, my partner in crime isn't here. She is asleep, hopefully. Hopefully you're asleep. If you're awake, go back to sleep because you need to rest. So, again, good job knowing how to read and understand your body and taking care of yourself. So make sure if you're not into the Valentine thing, maybe you just go take a nap too. Or you can eat some chocolates on the couch and watch that movie I Hate Valentine's Day with It's All the People, Jessica Biel, Jamie Foxx, Taylor Swift, Bradley Cooper. I think that's what it's called. It's hilarious. If you don't like it, then don't watch anything. But yeah, all that to say, quick, fast, and in a hurry Facebook Live. I'm probably going to go watch Frozen 2 with the Munchkins. So have a lovely evening, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.